Welcome to this episode of Inner Peace Alchemy, where we'll learn how to use the power of Kundalini energy to achieve inner peace and self-mastery. So in this episode, we'll talk about attachment and how this attachment can actually be detached. So what happens when we attach too much on certain aspects of life? We become narrow-visioned. We have specific desire or specific projection of an outcome. And by attaching to it, this projection can lead to seeing only that which you desire, but leaving you blind for the circumstances. What happens? We're left blind for those circumstances. Of course, you cannot see in the reality. You cannot see in the present moment what is actually presenting itself right now, right here. And when we want to get a specific goal, get a specific outcome, you made this intention, you made this dream, you will have to realize that it is the universe that creates, and you can co-create on the wave of creation, of love, together with the universe. But eventually, it is the universe that will put everything into a specific design that will make everything harmonious and in divine synchronicity. So you will have to accept that your specific projection and idea might not be the ultimate best plan. So what I mean with this is, when you have a desire, when you want to have a specific outcome, you will be much more able to get this result if you broaden your vision, if you stay open-minded, so that you can see all the opportunities presenting themselves for you that might lead you towards your goal in a much easier way, much more efficiently, maybe in ways that you wouldn't even realize yet. So what I want to do with you today is to discover that space of detachment so that you can feel trust, and also to empty your mind so you will not have a cluttered mind full of thoughts and emotions and projections that keep your vision small and limited. Okay, because the mind is always trying to direct and command, but that's not the purpose of the mind. What we actually have to go for is to be in the neutral mind, into the space between both hemispheres of the brain. So the left hemisphere of the brain is a hemisphere that is, able for us to rationalize, to have an intellect, to analyze, and it's really great if you want to calculate things and be certain scientific ways about how things will happen. The right brain is all about creativity and receiving genius ideas and just growing and expanding. But what we want to do here is to be in a neutral mind, in between both hemispheres, because right here you'll tap in to the frequency of neutrality, and the frequency of neutrality is a frequency also of the love, of the heart center. When you're tapping into this frequency, you automatically will design your projection on the flow of love, on the flow of the universe, which is in divine alignment with all of existence. So whenever you have a specific desire, you want a specific outcome, tap into this neutrality, tap into this flow state. And right here, you'll be able to manifest much quicker, but also much completer, and in a way that is taking the whole reality, not only your own world, but you're also considering the world around you. Because all is connected when you tap into neutrality, when you tap into the love in the heart space, but also in the neutral mind. Okay, and to do this, there is a technique that I would love you to learn. This technique is called the breath of fire. So the breath of fire is a breathing technique that we use in Kundalini Yoga that actually helps us to burn internal obstacles and blockages by creating a heat because of the pumping motion of the belly button. And as we discussed in previous episodes, when you can control the belly button, the navel points, you can much easier control your energy, control how you are projecting and interacting with other energies. So the breath of fire helps you to release stored energy, stored emotions, because emotions are stored in the solar plexus and at the navel point. The center of willpower, the center where we put ourselves out there in the world. We interact through the center with other people, but we can also store emotions from other people or from ourselves in this region, in the stomach. And that's why you can feel a lot of aches in your stomach when you are emotionally unwell. So breath of fire helps us to release this and to tap into our reserve energy, to actually also use this reserve energy to have more energy, to more powerfully set this intention, set this projection in the neutral space of mind. Because the breath of fire also neutralizes the mind. So let's get into it. First, what I want you to do, you can choose, you can either sit with your back straight, or you can lie down on the ground on your back. Okay, if this is completely new to you, I advise you to lie down. And what you'll do is you place your hands on your belly. Okay. And you'll first start to expand the belly, just slightly, and then exhale, leaving the breath out. You contract the belly. As we learned in episode 1, how to breathe properly. Now you'll do the same thing. So expand, inhaling the belly, exhale, bring the navel in, and contract the muscles. Okay, do this for a while. Inhaling, exhaling. Just focus on the belly area. No ribs, no chest, only the belly. And when you have this control over how to expand and contract your belly, you can go a little bit faster. And so you'll notice how the exhale becomes more steady, becomes stronger. And you'll breathe through the nose only. It's inhaling and exhaling both through the nostrils. And so you'll start focusing on exhale. So try to do that. Inhaling, expand, exhale, forcefully contract the muscles of the abdomen and let the breath out. Okay, so now you're already moving a lot of energy from the solar plexus, from the navel, all those stored emotions. You can already feel certain changes in the body, in your energy flow. Thoughts can arise, it's all normal, just let it be. Okay? So continue to do this. And now instead of also actively inhaling, just only focus on the exhale. So that you'll forcefully exhale. And the moment that you relax the contracted abdomen to just relaxed muscles, the belly expands naturally, and naturally air flows back in. So you make an effort to squeeze the muscles of the belly, exhaling through the nose. And you just relax, and breath flows automatically through the nose into the belly. Try this for a while. And if this works right for you, you can go faster. So you just keep on the same rhythm, but you go as fast as feels comfortable for you. Okay, let's try it out. Really feel that you're a pump. And what can help also is to imagine that you have like a little feather underneath your nose and you're trying to sniff it away. It's a little bit tingly, it's a bit annoying, so you want to blow it away with your nose, okay? So that's the same force that you're using. Okay, so if this works well for you, if it doesn't, you can still practice, you can put this on pause. But if it works, we can go to the next phase. So your breathing is good already. And now we'll just stay in a meditative posture. So you can place the hands in Gyan Mudra. And Gyan Mudra is a seal of wisdom. It gets you into a neutral state of mind. It's a seal that connects the thumb with the index finger, and the other fingers are extended. This is a mudra, a hand posture, hand yoga. And this creates a sensation of expansion, of limitlessness. And by meditating in this way, you can very easily tap into a state of being that is neutral and empty. So place those mudra on your legs. You can make sure that you're sitting in a way that your back is straight and comfortable and that your neck is slightly tucked in. Okay, so you want your spine to be in one line with your neck. And imagine that there's a cord from the base of your spine pulling you all the way up. And all the rest around this cord of your spine is just drop down, heavy, and the gravity pulls it down, but only your spine stays up. Okay. So you place your hands in Gyan Mudra. You close the eyes, and you focus on the point between the eyebrows, in the middle of both hemispheres of the brain, where you have pineal gland, pituitary glands that help us to connect to our higher self, the intuition, divine knowledge, the neutral minds. And now in just a moment we'll start to do the breath of fire. And as you do this, continue focusing on this third eye point right here. And go as fast as feels comfortable. You can always increase the speed. You can always slow down. If you feel some aches in your belly, you can just take some deep breaths. These are blockages, emotional storages that you're releasing. It can feel heavy, it can feel painful, but you're releasing it. So the deeper you breathe, the more you can release. Okay? So make sure that you feel comfortable and well doing this. And let's start to create this fire. Let's take a deep breath in. And now start to do breath of fire, exhaling while pumping the navel in. And relaxing the belly while air automatically flows in. Go as fast as you like. Just continue going, focusing on the exhale. After a while, you realize you're tapping into a neutral space, very close to your core, to your essence. Feel how effortless it begins to come. Like a motor that you wind down, and then it just starts to flow automatically. Okay, now take a full deep breath in. Focus on the top of the head. Hold the breath. Feel the stillness. Feel the energy flow. Feel the expansion. Now gently exhale. And breathe back normally. And notice how your breathing pattern is now. What emotions have you felt? Are you feeling? How's your general state of being compared to before this exercise? Now stay in this space where you just released. If you feel like you want to continue doing this breathing exercise, you can do it another minute or two. And in the meanwhile, I invite you to keep your eyes closed and just listen. Stay in this neutral mind, in between both polarities of your brain, of your being. Visualize the point between the eyebrows, a beautiful white light. And this white light is illuminating your whole mind. And any thought, any memory that is still there, that keeps you from being fully present, you can give it to this light. And this light will absorb it with love, unconditionally integrate it into its being. And it will illuminate the space of that thought, of that memory that was creating a density. And the space becomes lighter and lighter. And you can breathe in this light and draw it all the way into your whole head, all of your brain, the back of your head, your nose, your eyes, this light is being integrated in your skull, your mouth. It goes down as you inhale it more and more, filling up your shoulders, your arms, streaming out of your hands down to the ground. Inhale deeper in this light. It goes down the chest, into the belly, into the place of your inner sun. This is a purifying light that purifies your inner sun too, so that it can expand much more ease without the obstacles holding it back. Inhale this light even more. It goes down to the hips, the pelvic floor, relaxing all those muscles, the base of the spine. Goes further, inhaling deeper. This light into your legs, integrating it all the way into the tissues, the muscles, the bones. And it goes back down your feet, out into the earth. Feel your whole body being illuminated. And all the densities, all the emotions, all the attachments, mental projections, they can easily, gracefully and effortlessly be integrated into this light, this wave, beautiful, brilliant light of your neutral mind. And in this wave of light, all these things that you wish to release can easily be released and carried out all the way from your head to your feet, out into the earth. It is safe to do so. It's safe to let it go, because all that you ever need, the light can illuminate for you. This light can guide you where to go. This light can give you the divine knowledge that you need to fulfill a task, to realize something. It is always present. All the knowledge that you'll ever need is in the ether, and this light is connected to this ether. So the more you can let go, the more light you can feel integrate in your being, the more you can be fulfilled with a high vibration. It's in alignment with your soul. It can clear the path for you to walk, to fulfill your soul's deepest desires. Inhaling this beautiful, brilliant light, and exhaling, releasing all the things that are just creating a barrier for you to see brightly, to see beyond. You can let it go into this wave of light flowing through your whole being. The more you can let go, the more you can be fulfilled. Become empty. As empty as you can. Because in this emptiness, you can tap into a whole new potential of being. Where the past does not have an impact on who you are right now. You can invent yourself at each and every breath you take. And the more light you will integrate with your breaths, the more you'll be in alignment with your true self. That part of you that never changes, that is always the same and that created this life for you in the first place. The closer you are to this essence, the more fulfilled you'll feel, the more clarity you'll have, and just the more fun you'll have to be your true self. Using the breath of fire to burn all those things that aren't necessary anymore, and use the brilliant light of the neutral mind to carry it away and fill you again. It's pure essence. So that you can be fully here, fully present. And in this presence, you can create magic. You can create an alignment with the divine flow of the universe. Because you become sensitive, you become one with it. And you want to flow on this universal energy because this keeps you in harmony. This makes you feel happy. It makes you feel whole and integrated, fully appreciated and of service. So take one more very deep breath in and hold. And feel, observe Now gently release, exhaling. And if you like this, I have very good news for you, because there is a whole 10-week program that can lead you into these states of being even deeper, targeting places in your being that you've never reached before, with the power of your breath, with the power of your whole body, your mind, your visualization, so that you can integrate more of your soul. This program is yoga to empower the soul, Kundalini yoga exercises, breathing techniques, movements, meditations, relaxations. It can help you to integrate more of your true essence. If you like to try out, you can even try out a full Kundalini yoga kriya to activate your life force, to release blockages in your body, and to elevate your level of consciousness to connect with universal consciousness. That's all free, so you can try that out and see how it goes for you. And then I'm thanking you so much for listening or watching to this. Thank you for sharing to help this channel grow, for liking, and of course subscribe if you want to hear more of this, so that you can stay up to date when a new video or podcast is coming. And by that being said, I wish you a very peaceful yet brilliant, beautiful day and week and life. So thank you, and I see you on the next one.